Hello everyone! We already created two compositions talking about proportion. One, we got two objects and we drew these two objects into proportion. The other drawing, we forgot about the proportion and we exaggerated on the forms. And today we are going to talk about body proportion. How do you think artists they measure the body to draw them? Well, artists, they use the measurement of the heads to measure the rest of the body. So, if we get your head and we place lots of heads under each other, we are gonna need around 7.5 to 8 heads to create a whole body. So then artists, when they are drawing, they measure with their hands or with their pencil the size of the person's head, and then they create that same space 7 times, 7.5 times, or 8 times. So the whole thing is going to be the height of the body. Now let's do on a notebook so I can show you better how to create a body into proportion. Today we are just gonna do the basic structure. We are not gonna draw a perfect body, okay? Let's start. So to make it easier for us, we are going to use a notebook paper because we are going to use these lines that are already here. It's going to be a little easier. So to start, we are going to do our body with 8 heads. And we are going to count 16 lines over here. But every 2 lines, you are going to mark. You're going to create a little mark. So my body is going to start over here. And then I count 1, 2 lines, create a line. 1, 2. And 8. So if your body is in proportion, your body is going to start on the top of these lines and end at the bottom of this other one over here. As I said before, we measure the size of our body with the size of our head. First of all, we draw the head. The head is the whole part over here. 2 lines from the top to the bottom of these 2 lines over here. And then you create a line. This line is your spine. So you're going to do on 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will stop over here. Over here are your hips. And then here you create a circle. These are your hips. Here are your bones. And then your legs are going to be 4 spaces. So 2 spaces. And then your knees, another 2 spaces, and then your foot. Over here, 2 spaces, then your knees, 2 spaces, and your foot. And your arms. Your arms, they are gonna go in this middle line over here. Not arms, your shoulders, right? They're gonna start over here. So shoulders here. Shoulder, shoulder. We come until the beginning of the hip. So here is your elbow. And then your hands are going to be here. So that's the basic structure to draw any body in proportion. When you are making our drawings, if you want to know if your drawing is on proportion or not, you can use your pencil to measure. So now that you know that half of your body are your legs and the other half are hips, and from hips to the top of your head, you can start checking your drawings with your pencils. So for example, this space are your legs. So your legs come from here to here. And then you measure on your drawing. Oh, that's the size of my legs. So the size of the rest of my body has to be exactly the same. So you measure. Oh, okay, it's the same. So then your body is in proportion. If it's not, your body is out of proportion. Is that a problem? Well, no, only if you have to draw a body in proportion. But if you are not trying to draw a body in proportion, any type of drawing is correct. There isn't a drawing that is wrong. Only if you have to do something in specific. And guys, that's it. That's the basic structure for a body in proportion. You may stop over here, but I know that some of you like to draw a lot. So if you like to draw a lot and if you want to continue your body, you can do the shape of your body from here. You can go all around shaping your body now. But that's not necessary, okay? So this way, you can start creating a sense, an idea of proportion when you are creating your drawings. That's it for today, guys. Bye-bye and see you soon.